I know it's silly to make New Year's resolutions. Grand ones, anyway, that's just setting yourself up for disappointment. I think we've all kind of caught on that we can't magically overwrite everything about ourselves just because it's some arbitrary day given slightly extra significance because it's New Year's. But the truth is, I like resolutions, especially big ones. It makes it feel like they're things that I have to do rather than things that are optional. As soon as something becomes optional, it's easier not to do, like putting the laundry away right away when it doesn't hurt anything to just leave it till tomorrow, or stop drinking for the night when I'm already having such a good time. This year does need to be different than those before it. There are a lot of paths blocked off for me right now when it comes to being the person that I want to be or having the life that I would like to have, I guess. It's hard to be denied access to even try. I can't do this, can't be that. It's hard to be grateful for what you have when you still can never be what you want. It's easy to say people shouldn't let their limitations affect them and to just focus on what they can do, but those are the people who are always baffled by the idea of suicide. Some of us are just more practical than that. If the end can never be worth it, then why suffer the struggle to get there? But I do have things that would make the struggle worth it, even if the end sucks. There's plenty to enjoy along the journey. To do that, though, to believe it, to feel it, I've gotta get off this path. Go a little bushwhacking. If that analogy works. Set up camp and make it a good one that's worth staying at, that can make me forget where I wanted to be in the first place. I'm hoping that if I can commit to these resolutions, they could become a camp that I'd like to stay at. They might not all work out, but since they're all so big things that I'm trying to do for myself, hopefully one manages to be enough. Sitting down to write my resolutions, it's hard not to get caught up on things that I know should be different but don't actually have the means to change. I want to eat healthier, sub out less meat if I could, but well, to anyone random stumbling upon this, this will sound a bit nuts, but I don't have control over the food that I eat. Meals often get made for the family, which is a blessing and a curse for more reasons than the one that I just mentioned, and we'll explore sometime later on. But I'm not exactly in a position to be biting the hand that literally feeds me. More than anything in the world, I want a house for me and my partner. It's less about like the house as a thing to achieve that we're all supposed to like have, and really just more about the privacy, like the space, somewhere that I feel safe, that's mine. It doesn't have to be a big house, but with the way that the market and interest rates are in my area, that's kind of an impossibility right now. Honestly, it's looking like it just may never happen. But that is the thing that I want most, and all the other things I kind of want to be doing for myself end up falling under the umbrella of inhibiting that dream, so I can't pursue many of them. Like, I could get my own groceries and eat on my own terms, but spending the money to do that, even if it gets me a modicum of independence, is taking finances away from the dream of ever getting a house. I have to constantly remind myself what's the most important thing because sometimes all the little compromises add up and overwhelm, and I start looking down that path at the end that I'm never even likely to reach. And I don't know why I'm sacrificing so much of who I am for something that I'll never have, but intentionally sabotaging my chances of ever getting it by prioritizing oppositional things is just as depressing, too. What can I focus on that I do have control over if it's not things as grand or external as having a house? I don't have control over where I live, who I live with, the job opportunities available to me, or what I eat. But I can control my physical health and my creative output. Each of my resolutions will get their own video once I've pursued them for a while and have enough to comment on or show, but they are going to be no drinking in 2025, which will be the hardest of the bunch. Toning up, which will include exercising more, I'll set some arbitrary goal, like losing 20 pounds for now, but knowing that my bodily end goal is to actually kind of bulk up on muscles, playing the whole numbers go down game in the long run is silly. If not eating healthier, eating less. I'll talk more on portion size later and try to stick to fasting schedule. And I want to show my face more, which is a multi-factor task, reducing my dermatillomania, better treating my acne, and just finding some confidence if either of those two worked out. I've got a lot of other goals, the creative ones, but I'll speak on those in greater depth in the space that pertains to them. Like I hope to hit 500 subscribers on my gaming channel, and as a writer, I want to publish my current work in progress memoir before the end of the year. But this channel is just about me, apart from those interests. So, my body and mind here for the betterment. And I'll let you know how I do. Okay, bye.